What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Naruto 9 Elemental Rasengans. This is a fan art, if I'm not mistaken, but it's impressive. Let's give it a go. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause. If I go too fast. His head's a bit small up here, so I might have to zoom in for you. Just want to fit in all those round Rasengan. So zoom now. Right, so his head is 3/4, so we'll start with the eye. So we go diagonal across the top, and then it kind of spikes down, right? So typical sort of Naruto eye, got this little hook just here in the corner, and the top eyelid is quite dark, thick, heavy line. Bottom eyelid just thinner one, just there. So to give you an idea of the head tilts that we're dealing with now. Rolling pen. And then he's looking down at us, right? So his iris is kind of like curving around here from the bottom eyelid. And he's in sort of Sage 6-path mode, so he's got the fox eye, right? So it's this thin line, but then the Sage frog eye as well. So more of a round rectangle frog eye as well. So kind of just spiking at the top and the bottom there. So his eyebrow is just a sort of a check mark that goes underneath his headband. Sort of there somewhere. And if you want, you can add an eyelid line. Whoever drew this didn't, but I will. So his other eye, behind his nose, right? So we do sort of a hook line like that, and then we get to the tip of his nose and go down. And then they go for one of these type of noses. Another little hook going that way. And then we got the nostril just there. And they do a line here, but I guess like hatching would be all you kind of need there on top. So he's frowning kind of heavy, right? So it kind of goes wrinkly that way. And then his eyebrow sort of goes that way. And then top eyelid line comes out from there, curves around, and again we got one of those hooks that Naruto eyes have. And then we kind of just got the bottom eyelid line there. His iris curves out like so. And then again we got Sage, fox eye, so froggy eye with the spikes coming out of it. So his headband line just like curves across here, so we may as well just like draw that in. And we meet his spiky sort of sideburn there. And then his ear. And we got ear lines inside, so he just goes for a simple enough style of ear, like that. And then jaw sort of comes down there. So his mouth, so he has him smiling, but I think I prefer him sort of serious. So we go across like this and then down. I prefer him looking like real intense when he's in this sort of Sage 6-path mode. Then like a bottom lip sort of line there. And then the chin comes down that way. Can't see his jaw, right? Because he got that big collar. So we'll go Draw that in. Comes down there. And then his cheekbone sort of sticks out here, back into his eye, and then out for his brow, disappears underneath his headband there. Put in another eyelid line like so. And then he has those cheek black, sort of much thicker than normal, and on this side as well. Okay, collar comes out the other side, so it like goes around his head, down there, and then we can just see neck, and then the inside of his jacket, sort of chest area, coming down here. And then the jacket on this side will go nearly all the way down, I think. Shoulder is here. And there's a giant Rasengan. Well, it's not the giant, but it's a big Rasengan just here. So we just get like his headband and his hair and stuff in. So bumping for the metal plate. And then we'll go, yeah, just goes this way. Wraps around his head. Then we'll put in the metal plate. It's kind of a broken line when he's in this form as well, because it's kind of like glowing yellow. We'll do the leaf, so we'll just do a single spiral line with a tail and a beak. You could do that double if you wanted, like with 2 lines. But mine will just become a blobby mess if I did that. The lines just kind of bleed together when it's that small. So then we got like spikes, right? 2 big ones. One there, and this one will go off my page, I'd say. Comes back down that way, and then we got some smaller spikes just in between. Okay, now that's the head. So jacket comes down, there's a hand here holding a Rasengan, so I'm just trying to work out what to do first. Maybe there's 3 Rasengan in front of his body, and then his stick is kind of behind. We got some headband lines. Okay, so his arm comes down here. Just trying to work out the easiest way for you to do it, right? So his arm comes down quite long, so this will give you an idea of how far down we're going for his hand. Right? You could draw the whole hand if you want, but there's not much point. So then his hand floats across here with a Rasengan sort of coming out from it, right? So say the bottom of the hand is all the way down here and the thumb is up here, so we'll go this way. Do like index finger This comes down that way. And around to a knuckle. And there's like some skin folds here. The back of his hand. Another knuckle. And another knuckle. This is all these sort of folding skin lines. Right, so each knuckle connects to a finger here. So we go for the middle finger. Right. And then this comes up here. So hands are very difficult, so take your time. Pause a lot, curving around like that. And then I think like the palm of his hand just like comes in between these. You know, there's like some skin folds. So that's just 3 fingers. So we add another pinky area here. And then his thumb on this side. Okay. So then like thumbnail sort of in there. Fingernail there. Like so. And then we got to finish his jacket down that way. And then there's a big Rasengan in here. So we actually have some symbols in here that we could do as well. Just see one of them maybe and another one starting. And then there's a circle on his stomach. His jacket goes down that way. So, circles now. If you have a stencil, a plate, a cup, something round that you can draw around, feel free to use it. Because you got to draw 9 of these. So, it's going to go in behind this finger for me. So we'll go. Okay, so 1, and then we'll do like the energy and all different types of styles of them as well. Then another one here. Some of these are bumpy, so don't worry if they're not perfect circles. Okay, and we'll do another one down here. 1, 2, 3. So then his hands. So we can do. Yeah, we'll just get the rest of them in. So we'll just get the circles in anyway. And then we can do the rest of his anatomy. I think the magma one is here. And this one is bumpy. I think we can see some headband stuff up here actually before we can see some circles. One, two, three, four, 5. So obviously the ones at the front are bigger than the ones at the back. Other one. This one is real wavy along the edges. And I think one more, so just in behind here somewhere. Okay. So we got a hand and a stick back here. So a fist, so 4 knuckles, so we'll just do the easy way. And then each of these comes down, and their finger down here. And then you just go sort of a line down the middle. And you go for sort of a knuckle line across each one. And then his black stick that he uses just comes across. So say it ends about there, and then you'll just go across this way, and then the bottom. And then you can see his thumb just on the bottom of it. We've got his wrist in there, and his sleeve. And then I think this pipe goes further, so it goes in behind this one and comes out the other side. So we'll go behind his headband, and behind that. And we just come out the other side a bit. Okay. So now we just gotta like do different elements in each one. So this might be a bit challenging. But we can see, actually, before I do that, some of his sleeve here that I missed. He's got like a wide sleeve. And then his forearm kind of just goes up into it. So back that way. And I think that's everything of Naruto. So this one, right? So this one has like ink coming off it. So it's like this kind of black blobby ink, and it's like, you know, spinning off. And then there's like just these texture lines kind of just coming around us. Okay, this one then is like the normal Rasengan, so it's got all this wind and energy all on the inside. So you just keep going around and around. Spiraling around and around. Kind of trying to make it look like a globe, sort of on the inside, you know, like if you were looking at the globe, longitude and latitude lines crisscrossing over one another. And I'm kind of doing this a bit fast, so if you could take more time and do it better than me. This one is the sand one, right? So this one's kind of tricky, right? So it has circles, big ones and small ones. Put another one here, one on the edge. Right, and I'll just color them black. And then there's all these sort of spikes coming around them. So like that sort of hooks and these little spirals and spikes and stuff. Okay, that's that one. And then this one is kind of like this one, just without the circly things, right? So we'll just go like this sort of stuff. I'd imagine the original artist would do these kind of with an ink brush or something. Strikes me as that kind of a thing. Like so. This maybe is the soap one or the water or mist one. I'm not quite sure, so I'll just do dots. It looks quite like green and blue, so we'll just do this sort of thing. Could be the mist one, but I don't know really, because I know there's a soap one and a water and then a mist. So I'm going to guess that that's the mist one, and I can color it blue. Magma. So this is different. So it goes black, and then black shapes with red lines in between, basically. Okay, I think that's my favorite one. This strikes me as the soap one, so the purple one, but I'm not sure, so I'll just do circles. Maybe with some circles outside it as well. Right. And then this one seems to be some sort of, like, this could be the water, not like standard water one. So it just seems to have some like yin and yang type shape inside like that. And then it's just blue, and then this is wind, no doubt. So, well, no, they were saying it was the wind. What's the other one? What's that one? Water, lava, boil. Oh yeah, vapor. Soap, scale power. Maybe that's the scale one. No idea, but it goes sort of, it's kind of like bumpy, and then all this stuff around it. And so this kind of gets bumpy around the edges, and then it has all these curved lines just coming around like a planet. Kind of like that, but just kind of more of them. And it's kind of like bumpier around the edge. And that is everything. All 9 elemental Rasengan. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.